Nah, because y'all Nami players are sleeping on Gravity Blade. After my interview with Lenore yesterday, I really just told myself removal is the name of the game, and let me do what she's doing and play a bunch of Gravity Blades. I put 4 in there, and honestly, the power of it speaks for itself. The trigger, bottom decks of 5s. For 7, you take away 2 of their characters. This card comes in so clutch against all the games we come in today, to the point where I borderline, like I'm almost at the point of calling it an 06 Nami meta staple. Enjoy the game. Some NL going second here. Good hand, good hand. I'm a fan. Let's see if our opponent actually stays. You don't even understand the amount of times I've had to truly the amount of times that I've just had to go through different games, had people leaving. Just the Nami experience, truly. We shall Kaya again. Drop the impel down. Yeah, whatever. And then we'll just pass, honestly, at this point. They're not doing anything. They're not attacking me. Being a little bit proactive. I got some Sanji's Pilafs. They got a Gadatsu. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I'm gonna play that. Nothing to grab so far. Zeph is gonna be pretty good though. So let's see. We'll end the turn there. Played out a Gadatsu. Do I rely on them having another one? I could just play double Zeph. Next turn, I untap to 8 Dawn. Could play Zeph pretty reliably. They have to, I imagine they have to start swinging at some point, because they could be going down this plan of like not doing anything and just letting me go. But then I have a pretty proactive hand. Okay, double Gadatsu, I'm definitely firing off. Oh, I'm firing off Gravity Blade, actually. Now that I think about it, I'm firing off Gravity Blade. Yeah. Yeah, we're firing that off. We're firing that off. Goodbye. Play set of removal spells. Goodbye. Definitely don't need those coming at me later. Yeah, so we're gonna go probably just gavel, pitch, trash, resolve. We got something for 7. Ooh, you don't have less life though. That's the thing, opponent. That's the beauty of it. We'll return the gavel. We'll deploy, return this, trash cards. We don't get to play both out, but that's okay. In this case, honestly, not much for me to return. 3 Gravity Blades already gone, which is really unfortunate. Would have been pretty nice for this ace, but I think we're okay. 1 Zeph is cool. They played double Gadatsu into it. I mean, I'm at 25 cards, 5 life. Once I get under 20 cards, I mean, like, I don't know what they're gonna do. They're playing Enel, so there's no Big Mom coming at me. Let's go pitch, trash, and then we can trash for counter. Sure. I mean, I'll just play the other one. Right, and then here we can go. We'll probably go White Snake. I mean, it's not a great amount of Dawn. It's not great, but essentially we've healed 1, which is great. This Charlotte Katakuri was probably a mistake for them. That's the type of thing that I do want to be using. Right, and then I'll go gavel pitch. We'll probably be taking 2 hits here, which is fine. It's kind of like I only took 1 because they healed me for 1, right? That's not how that works. Okay, I was gonna say that's not how that works. That's fine. That's actually really good. I'll probably still use it. Yeah, okay. Beauty. So it's like I took no hits. It's truly like I took no hit. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, take that hit. Nothing to bounce. Unfortunate, but I mean, it's gavel fodder, I guess. What we can now do is probably just want to return 1 thing, right? So we'll return. Do we want to use up 2 Dawn here on our turn? This essentially forces 2 Dawn out of us. I don't think I want to do that. I want to just turn this into a 5 Dawn turn. So I'm going to swing 5k. So what this does is I can go 1 Dawn, pitch the character, Deathwink for 4. That leaves me room to potentially cast another 1-cost event if I draw it off the Deathwink. But I think I can... Yeah, I don't want to use up more Dawn than I have to. Attach it here. Yeah, swing 11k. I guess like one more K would have been nice, but I mean, it's still a bunch of counters here regardless. This should pretty much confirm it if it can go through. Okay. One more Dawn would have been nice there, but that's okay. So based on this turn here, I mean, based on how many cards they just lost there, I mean, I just don't see it. I honestly just don't see it. Yeah. They kind of just have to be doing stuff like this, which is fine. Honestly, that's fine. Let the Zeph die. Because I'm at 15 cards for life. I mean, I know my last trigger isn't going to help me. So if I'm there, I'll take it. But yeah, perfect. This is the situation I was kind of looking for. Nice. 2 cards deeper. So we can untap to essentially, at least we can untap to 10 cards, right? So we're going to draw 2 cards here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna untap to even more. And we're just gonna take some hits here. Beautiful. I don't think our opponent's playing this right. No trigger. Remember, you can't really bounce this NL. So we'll draw some cards here. Deploy this, grab this, and then I think we pretty much win. Like, we have 6 Dawn. I think we pretty much win here. If this draws a character, 1 card, 2 card, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the yellow matchup right there. Honestly, the removal did help. I will say the Gravity Blade did help. Their board would actually be astronomical here without that. So it did draw a character, which is nice. And I think what we'll go is definitely want to get rid of that. Yeah. Want to get rid of that because we're just going to pitch our characters here. Draw 2 cards and then we should be fine from there. I don't think we bottom decked anything. Trash for counter and then trash for counter. Perfect. White Snake just providing us a free boost. Gotta love it. They can't be happy about this. Just draw 2 cards. Yeah. Resolve. Gotta love that. That 1k boost is doing so much for us right now. Because that would have been even and I would have had to pitch the Kaya. Now the Kaya pretty much just confirms the win. You don't have it. You don't have a way to confirm lethal here. You don't have it. And I mean, look, I don't entirely blame them. This just isn't that matchup for you. I mean, there you go. There it is right there. I don't know what you're supposed to do here. Just attach 3 Dawn and attack. All right. GG's opponent, GG's. Even freer. We just untap and win. All right, I mean, there you go. The removal actually ended up mattering there. Clearing out the Gidatsus was pretty sweet because our opponent was trying to do that like no swing type of line. But I mean, hey, we're just a bit more proactive here. We're able to punish lines like that. So GG's. Removal against the Uda matchup should be pretty good. That's a terrible hand, but okay, this is a little better. Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna flood their board. So I'm not entirely upset about this. Drop, turn. Next turn, hopefully we can draw into like a gavel or something. If we draw into a gavel, I feel a lot safer. Yeah, we can't counter out of that. So, all right. So I'll take the free draw trigger. Hundo P. I think I'm just gonna pass from here. I don't know. They have to play something at some point. So I'll just draw 2 again. They have to play something at some point. Like they're not playing Gion. They're not playing any of like the regular like blue stuff that really is some nonsense against us. But yeah, I mean, the removal is going to be good eventually here. I don't know how much I want to use this though. Yeah, I think we'll just pass. Like I think White Snake's going to be really good for us here. In situations like this. And then after that next turn, Gravity Blades are going to be just really good. So they got to pay 1 Dawn for that. Yep. Nice to be getting these White Snakes early. Yep, that's not how that works. Opponent a little new to the game. All right, you gotta love taking the freebies on the sim, right? You gotta love taking the freebies on the sim. Let's rearrange. I don't want any of these. Honestly, I don't want any of these. I need to start drawing like gavels. I need to start drawing gavels. Okay. There's the gavel that I was looking for. Do we gravity blade next turn? Or do we just do this right now? Maybe now. But I'm at 8. I take a fair amount though. I don't know. It might just be better to do this now. Because this is going to keep drawing them cards. So return this. And then return that. Attack into this. Get a card out of their hand. Right? Because we just don't want them like finding cards over and over again. Probably going to be taking 2 here. Well, not necessarily. I'll trash this for counter. I'll be taking like 1. Yeah. I'm taking 1. Unless they have like some type of rush effect here. Yep. Okay. No trigger, honestly. Gavels are going to be really good. I could bounce the Kaya, but the gavels are going to be pretty good at taking some things out here. Let's draw some cards. There's a blocker too. Next turn, that's going to be pretty good. For now, let's just kind of get some cards out of our hand. It's gonna be a little tough. It's gonna be a little tough because the removal is actually like it's pretty high cost. For now, these white snakes are really saving us here, I would say. Tax everything. Truly just tax everything. Sure. So I'll trash the Zeph. Probably not a character that I can really effectively get out at all. Right. Right. A lot of effects. So in this case, we'll come in for 7. We'll just do this. Right, and then we'll do this. I don't mind the Kaya. So return it. Yeah, I don't mind the Kaya. What do you got for 4 Dawn? Probably just a Brook play, honestly. All right, Zoro. So in this case, it's 2 6 costs or less. So we're gonna return this and the Brook, so they don't get like a bounce on that or something. And what we can do is do this, right? And I think I'm fine with losing those 2 cards that are on top here. I think we're just going to be losing a bunch of the cards in our hand. I mean, I'll tell you what, like this matchup is really tough, but I feel like this Gravity Blade has been putting in some work for us, so I will say that. I feel like this Gravity Blade has been putting in some work for us. Okay, I'll drop the Kaya. Still haven't really lost a lot of our Deathwinks. I will say that. Like I haven't seen a single Deathwink. Like actually interesting. Huh, speaking of, I was gonna say all my gavels are gone, which isn't ideal right now. Okay. End of your turn. Set one of them is active. Yeah, so they're just gonna set the blocker as active. Yeah. I don't know. Really what we're gonna do is we gotta start enabling things. So we're gonna do this. Definitely drop this. Probably just drop the Gravity Blade. At this point in the game, drop Gravity Blade. Like we're approaching that end game scenario. And I just need my Dawn to work for me as much as possible. This is a 4K6. That's just a blocker. That's fine. So what I'll do, 2 Dawn to bounce that, and then I just have to hope the cards that I draw are kind of gas here. I just have to hope the card that I draw here is a character. I should be able to generally counter out of this turn. Like, generally speaking, I should be able to counter out of this turn. Perfect. Kaya is what I'm looking for. Then I can Deathwing to draw 2 cards. That's not great. So now I have to worry about a restand effect here. No trigger. Okay, good, because that can pitch my red rock. Yes, that can pitch my red rock here. I don't want the red rock next turn. So that should save me. I don't think they have like a rush effect. They have a restand. They could have another restand, which is scary. If they have another restand, GG's, but I don't think I could have played that any better. Oh, they don't. Let's go. Deploy. Yeah, drop. Holy, let's go. Wow, removal? Yo, Gravity Blade actually came in huge there. Think about how many, like 4 characters bottom decked in total there. A little bit of Brick Fist to bounce a character as well. Wow, the amount of removal. Wow. Okay, let's keep it going. We're playing some Newgate. Go second. Mulligan. Okay, this will have to do. Okay, Newgate going second. There is something to be said about going first, but they just have more turns here. Okay, we'll pass the turn. This is going to be a little tough. This is going to be a matchup that's going to be really aggressive against us. If we had Pudding, whew, Pudding would be the icing on the cake against this matchup, truly. Then we could start swinging, but all right. Newgate it is. Get aggressive. All right, bet. Do this trash. Remember that it's 6k. So we're going to trash this for counter. I'm not going to take that hit early. Truly not taking that hit early. Nothing for me to attack. I think I want to use both of these. Potentially here. Yeah, I might have to potentially use both of those. All right. Not a matchup that I come up against often, but I know especially on my locals, there is a... Okay, that I'm just going to take. Beautiful. Gravity Blade seeming worse and worse. Honestly, maybe just pitch the Gravity Blade for now. Yeah. Okay. It's not looking too good. The cards that we're drawing, that Mr. 1 getting pitched, feeling worse. They need to stop. They need to just stop being this aggressive. All right, there you go. All right, losing a bit of the value from that, but that's okay. All right, they're just playing vanilla characters. And the turn. I should be attacking. Realistically, I should be, just to get counters out of their hand. But I mean, they're gonna lose those cards eventually. It's just, that's the tough thing. It's pretty much just like, how do I close out against this matchup? They'll always just be like, there's gonna come a point where they're just swinging hard at me, right? Like they're just swinging hard at me. So we're gonna use this Deathwing now because it doesn't look like we're gonna get the value we want out of it. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get the value we want out of it. Let's do this. And let's do this. See if we can't find a gavel. Start by placing cards on top. It's not bad. I guess we lose them both, eh? So should I... Maybe I should, because I untapped to 8. Maybe I should just draw this. Yeah, because I can bottom deck this. They'll probably play something here. Something for that is not great. Right? And the turn. Probably take at least one hit here. From the Newgate. Give it to your opponent's character -3. Yeah. During this character... Why didn't they attack then? That's really good, actually. So trash that. That's fine. Perfect. So we'll use that trigger for sure. Probably just drop the rubber band. Oh, they just... Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little tough. So we're gonna deploy this, get my gavel back. We have a pretty good turn set up here, but we gotta close out. The Gravity Blade is kind of useless right now. 6 cost or less, right? Yeah, limitation. That's okay. Card can't be insane. If it was 7 cost, I feel like this card would be a Nami staple because you answer a large portion of the character spread in the metagame right now. A large spread of the character metagame right now. Okay. So definitely this. Gavel. Pitch. Yep. An attack with those, eh? All right, that's fine. Nothing for me to bounce past the turn. Okay. It's like keeps one of your opponents. Yeah, all right. Well, okay. There goes the Mr. One. There goes the Mr. One. Oh, just Dawn one, eh? All right, Dawn one it is. Let's go Gavel Pitch, and then yeah. Hold the counter out of that. That's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. They just swing Raw 7k. I can counter out with just the Kaya, which would be a beautiful thing. Yeah, I was gonna say they're not doing that. Dash for counter and then draw 2 cards. Nice. Deathwink again is not. I mean, it's not the situation we want to be in. Considering like what they're throwing at us, it's not the situation we want to be in. Are they gonna swing this? Okay, that's fine. So I can counter out of that attack. I don't know if I want those. I mean, they're not destroying this, but how many of these do I really want to be using right now? That's the thing. How do I want to use my Dawn right now? Okay. 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 I'm committing to a line. Essentially, this is committing to a line. Rad beam. Yeah. I don't know if I'm winning this. I don't know if I'm winning this, honestly. Yeah, I don't know if I'm winning this. Yeah, see, the double peel off wasn't a good idea. Now that I think about it in hindsight, yeah, double peel off wasn't a good idea. All right, you know what? I'll just concede. I honestly should have just bottom decked this. I didn't think about like the whole turn through. I don't think I was gonna win this anyway, to be honest. Like 10 cards and like this type of board, I could have Deathwake. Like there was a line, but the removal did the best it could. I feel like the removal gave us this turn. We definitely would be dead by now. They could have just started attaching Dawn on the Nami and started attacking in, but not bad. I'll take it for what it is. Let's see if we can get some more games in. And some Yamato. Let's see against this type of matchup. Honestly, I see the Gavel and I think I'm supposed to keep this. Truly, I see Gavel and I think I'm supposed to keep this. Just a baseline, right? I don't think we should be taking hits early. That's just my take on the situation. Yep. So we'll deploy. We'll go drop. The turn we'll probably go Gavel Pitch Spada and then Mr. One back thing. Yeah. Gavel Pitch Spada, right? And then that's pretty nice, but we'll have to just do this for now. Yeah, we'll have to end from there. We'll have to go Gavel Pitch Kaya here. I think we want to save our Deathwink. And then we can go peel off from there. See what happens. I might even just counter out with the Kaya. If I've committed to pitching it anyway. Yeah, if I've committed to pitching it anyway. Putting away some useless cards, maybe potentially accounting for like a Zeph swing that might come down later. Let's see. The big thing to worry about is truly just the Hody Jones. Truly just the Hody Jones. Okay, coming in for 8k. Yep. So we just do this. Just trying 2 raw next turn. Pretty content with passing in that case. Pretty content with just passing then. No point in attacking. It's not like I have like crocodiles to really like put on the pressure, or I'm playing like the impel down package to apply some pressure. I'm really hoping the removal works, but I mean, maybe this is one of those matchups where Nami just gets to play some good old Nami. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. They're at their 7-Dawn turn. Hody Jones is a card. That's not fun. Yeah, see, I'm pretty content with just doing this. Nice. Okay. Okay. I think we just spent our Dawn. Yo, that's actually really not that great. Because that means like we've used 2 peel-offs, about to use 3, and that means a bunch of our counters are just not useful. Because we went through 1 impel down, we have 1 in hand, 3 peel-offs. That leaves 2 impel downs, 1 peel-off potentially in here. I mean, we also use 2 spottas too, right? Or no, 1 spotta. 1 spotta. Okay. I mean, there's still an opportunity for our triggers to draw us cards. Hody Jones blows us out here. Like hard. Hody Jones like wrecks us hard here. But let's see what happens. This could be a banish turn, which is net negative, but let's see what happens. Other than Kazuki Oden into play, okay. Place up to one of your one type characters other than on the top or bottom of its owner's life face. Okay. Why though? I guess you're just playing that as a blocker? I guess. Yeah, it's just a way to cheat out like 1 Dawn. I guess just being efficient. That's fair. Alright. You have to make a pick. This might be why they're confused. They're not doing anything. Let's see. I love how like essentially like in recording time, I'm like 30 minutes in, and essentially like I'm like 30 minutes in, and essentially like we've gone through almost like we've gone through like 4 games essentially. Yo, Mr. One would be fantastic. Honestly, we could have just gravity bladed there and it probably would have been amazing. But we'll just bounce that for now. We'll make them replay it. We have some options to like counter out with. We have some options. If they Hody Jones us, I can still like I can create 11k. I can create 11k. I would love our Mr. Ones though. Our Mr. Ones and our Gabbles would be really nice. That'd be really nice. But we have been able to proactively get through a fair portion of our deck though. So that is pretty nice. Yeah, if they do replay one of those characters, we actually haven't found any white snakes either. Now that I think about it, okay, yeah. See now our gravity blade gets some real value. I think this is a really nice bottom deck actually, because it's 6k. Can we create more than 11? Yes, we can. Okay, because I don't want to take the double hit right now. Definitely play some cards on top. We're drawing that for sure. Swing with that for sure. Nice. Okay, so we just end up drawing more cards anyway. Yeah, so it's 2 or less. Oh, 3 or less life. Oh, lordy lord. Yeah, they're gonna start doing some funky stuff. That's fine. So we draw into the cards that we want. Definitely a turn to Gravity Blade. If there ever was one. Let's see what happens. Opponent confused as to what to do right now. Just passed the turn. I'm actually forgetting the last card that we were supposed to draw. Was it an Impel Down? I don't know. We found an Impel Down. Our triggers are about to be doo-doo. Unless they're all spottas. Triggers are about to be doo-doo. Yeah, they're about to be doo-doo. All our Impel Down's gone. That means 1 peel off in there, maybe. Yeah, send those to the bottom. Goodbye. So we can create a fair amount of spread here. in terms of what we can go through. We're still at 3 life, but again, we're playing Yamato, you know. I can create, like, if they were to kind of Onami banish here, I mean, if they were to do that, 2 Dawn, they're gonna go 2 Dawn, attach 8, that's 13. I can still block out of that. I can go Gavel Pitch to 9, 13. I can create 14. So there you go. I can stop the Onami play if they go that route. So up to them as to how greedy they want to get. Then after that, it's really just about how do I get rid of these impel downs. I guess I could go Zeph, bounce Kaya, play it again. One thing I'm happy to know now is that double attack doesn't have lethal on you, even if you have 1 life. That's one thing I thought that was true, which is why I was like, yo, this leader is insane. But it's a little bit more balanced than that, which is kind of nice. They're going hard in the paint right now. I think I just have to take these hits, which is kind of scary. Like, again, let me just think about this. So I can go to 9 to 13 to 14. Yeah, I can't counter out 15. I think I'm just supposed to use this trigger and just bounce this. Do we rearrange? No, I guess not. I think we just leave ourselves open. We don't use this. This is a good redraw. I think we just leave ourselves open. Yeah. I think that's the plan. We just leave ourselves open here. I don't think we need to do anything proactive. If they swing 10 Dawn again, that leaves us really, like, kind of screwed in the water there. We can be proactive later. Okay. They're going for some alpha swings. I'll say that. They're going for some alpha swings. How much is this? 17k. Okay. So first things first. First things first. That's unfortunate as a gavel goes there. Okay. So we'll I don't know how I want to do this. Right? And then we have to do this. Just trying to think, is there a way to, like, really take advantage of trash for cards, and then yeah, I'm just trying to draw cards on my turn. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to draw cards on my turn. Right? And then what I can do here, deploy this, grab the gavel, and then I guess on my turn I can just play this out. I can go gavel pitch, blade, this, redraw, and then cancel. Yeah, and then probably just end the turn. We're close. It's getting really close. I rate the hustle on their end. So I can create a total of, this goes to 11, 15, 17. I can create 17k. If they attach everything here, I mean, that's 15k. So I can create above. Just depends on what they want to do. Yeah, they're just going in for alpha swings, which is fine. I can counter out of all of these. So we'll go gavel pitch. We'll pitch. We'll go Deathwink. Nice. I guess the question is, do I want to draw more right now? Like, do I want to overdraw to maximize what I can find? I think so. You see this? So we're overcommitting to the cards we have so that we have less cards in deck. Trash 2 cards. That should pretty much confirm it. We deploy this. We have to grab a rubber band. And then that should pretty much do it. Even if they have Hody Jones tapping us down for 2. That's pretty much it. Yeah, wow. We really got there, eh? I mean, we were able to use some removal there. It was pretty tight. Our opponent went for a line that I think was interesting, I guess. But we were able to, I guess, like, honestly, triple Pilafs. It's, I mean, hey, I guess those really mattered in the end too. So okay, all right, I'm pretty content with that. I think honestly, might just be playing 4 Gravity Blades in my Nami decks moving forward in 06, but we got to start doing some 07 testing as well to see if that even matters against the new law meta.